Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Lesser Saints of Discord. I honestly don't know what the fuck this show is anymore.
Yeah, that's the same issue Jables has. Jables isn't here tonight.
Quit interrupting me, you ass! Anyway, I am Sir is watching. With me is Rimshee, and we are joined by Scupper this evening.
Jables decided it was a good time to take a sledgehammer to his computer. Don't know why.
The electrical kind.
I swear, lately that poor fuck has just the worst luck with his technology.
Yeah, his power supply took a shit, and that took a week to deal with. And it happened on the day that we were going to do the show. It also happened to be the same day I was having issues with something. I think I was having router issues or something like that. Because my internet
issues. My collar is totally baconing.
Yeah, and then he had that fucking update that fucked him for an entire show. His audio fucking shut down.
This time it's because a breaker tripped in his apartment complex, and he had an old, what he calls a surge protector, but it very well could have just been a power strip. Just so everyone is aware, there is a difference between a surge protector and a power strip. They can look almost identical, but the power strip usually has a light that indicates that the strip is grounded. A power strip does not.
Surge protector, you just list Dexiate.
Oh, yeah, the surge protector will have the light saying it's grounded, separate from the switch that might be illuminated.
Indeed, indubitably.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go ahead and get a battery backup after he fixes this.
You should get a UBS. Those are good things to have.
Yeah, I have one for my computer, which also hooks up to my router, and in my area, power goes off a little more often than it should. But I'll have about 30 minutes of power, so if we're at the end of the show, I'll go ahead and just stay here and finish the show, if it's within like 10-15 minutes. If it's going to take longer than 10-15 minutes, I'm going to go say, hold on, I got to go get power to this shit, and hook up the generator.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Electrician Power Hour.
Oh, that's right, we have a show.
What the fuck are you talking about? This is the fucking show. That's all this show is anymore.
Yeah. It's just bullshitting, which, let's bullshit, people.
I'm ready to bullshit. All of my shittedry is ready and willing and able.
We have 6 people here, so we don't have enough people to give a fuck.
Who's here tonight?
That's
Let's
not
give them a shout out.
Well, taking a look at our chat users, we have Cats and Lady.
And Skull.
Sega Dream, who I've never seen in here before.
Yep, never seen them. They're not displaying on the chat, they're in the mod view. The pork sword view. Congratulations, Skull! Skull passed a math class.
That's good. Which one?
Pre-calc 2.
Pre-calc?
I didn't even...
That's a good
Not
class
pre-calc. Not pre-calc. Pre-calc 2.
That's even better of a class to pass. Calculus was the hardest C I ever got.
I failed pre-calculus in high school. Mainly because, like, not long before I started the class, they had started me in my first antidepressant, which in my case was Zoloft.
Yeah, Zoloft. You want to talk about antidepressants for a minute? I could talk about that for like about 6 hours, so I'm going to keep that to myself. But
oh yeah, like we've all been there. The
yeah,
people who know what it is anyway. Fucking, but I got the fun side effect of Zoloft, the one that makes you completely apathetic.
You had an empathy virus? No, an apathy virus. Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
I've only been on antidepressants once.
Basically, like, the shit made me apathetic to the point where the house could be burning down, and it's just like,
I'm okay with this.
I was only on antidepressants once, and that was when I was in an elementary school. Primary school, for those of you who are not American. And...
Who the hell is trying to give you happy pills at elementary school?
The therapist I was going to.
Rimshee was a special child. No.
I don't remember exactly what it was for. I think it was because... You know, I don't remember. It wasn't because you were depressed. It was for some other reason. It was, like, an appetite enhancer or some shit like that. I don't remember. It was some stupid thing along those lines. We're not putting you on an antidepressant because you're depressed. We're putting you on it for this other unrelated reason.
Rimshee, do you remember when I brought the chainsaw to school and I had to go through the psychological testing?
This coming from the same guy who would spray butane on a desk, light it on fire, and the teacher would just glance over and go, "Yeah, that's par for the course."
He's like, he knows what he's doing. He's a firefighter. It's okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, same person who would play Counter-Strike throughout class, in Spanish class, and that was about it. Still passed.
No tiene problemas con mi español. Mi español es muy bien.
He played Counter-Strike throughout all of Spanish class, and I didn't, and I don't remember much more than hermanos, meaning midgets.
No, that's enanos, not
that
hermanos.
One. Not hermanos. Enanos. Yeah, enanos. Whatever. It's... Case in point, motherfucker.
I had the ability to multitask. What can I say?
Oh,
I was just bored most of the time in school, so they let me play Counter-Strike, and I played Counter-Strike and paid attention in class and got mostly A's.
It's like, I can learn other languages, jerk off, and pwn noobs all at the same time.
Precisely.
Yeah, that school has a lot of stories. Like, I would walk around with a Leatherman multi-tool, and some of the students periodically would be like, "But he's got a knife at school." Yet the teachers and staff would. Anytime there was like a tech issue, the teachers and staff would come to me to try and fix it. Like, "Oh, there's some issue with the copier. Go get Rimshee."
Same thing. They were like, "Go get Scupper." Like, "Oh, the IT lady has a new desk she wants you to build." Okay, go get Scupper. "Oh, the server's not working right. Go get Scupper."
Oh, fucking weird school, man.
It was a weird school. It was.
We can't be asked to actually call somebody in to fix this shit, so child labor.
No, when I left that school, when I graduated, I gave my my headmaster a 50 caliber bullet with his name engraved on it. Not like the whole shell, but just the bullet. I was like, "This one was for you."
Just the projectile portion?
Yeah.
Just the projectile, yes. It was, but I joked about doing it for like the whole time that I went to school there, and so like I had to come true to my joke. Otherwise, if I didn't, I'd just be a liar.
You gotta prove to him that you're not a pussy.
Yeah. Oh, that school was interesting.
I remember one time we were dissecting fish outside on the tables for the biology class, and I brought a Pulaski out there. And they were like, "Oh God, he's got an axe!" And I was like, "No, I'm just gonna cut the fish with it." And Damon, our teacher, was like, "Well, is it sharp?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "We'll give it a try." I was just like, "Eat."
Damon was an interesting teacher.
Dude, that guy decked a student.
Why am I not surprised? Alright, so to put this into perspective, people, think of a caveman. That was this teacher.
Yeah, he had like the brow and everything. Like it was all there.
Like learning.
He was a biology teacher too.
Our science teacher was like, "Yes, I didn't have a stroke. I just did too much acid." Oh.
Monotoned everything. He used to have like puzzles on his desk that the students would come in and try and solve, and they all happened to be puzzles that if you solved them, they'd seemingly fall apart, and he would so monotonely go, "Oh no, you broke it."
Oh man.
Back to the biology teacher. He kept like snakes and basically, if you brought in an animal, you got extra credit stuff for him. But he had like a big old boa constrictor, and he had
do you remember?
several...
Were you there, Rimshee? Were you there when he fed the guinea pig to the boa constrictor?
I wasn't in class at the time, but I do remember that happening.
Oh my god, dude, people lost their shit. Because it just screamed and screamed and screamed. And I'm not for cruelty to animals or anything, but that's natural. And oh my goodness, it was horrific. People were like crying in the background, and I was like, nifty. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I greatly enjoy live fitting videos. Probably more than I should.
Of course, this is the same snake that was so lethargic one time that it let a rat survive long enough for the rat to chew on its tail and expose its spine.
True. I remember that, yeah.
That was a fucked up time.
He had a little snake bandage.
It passed away from that.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
But it survived a couple of weeks.
Yeah, before the infection set in.
It was a tough bastard. Those jungle carpet pythons, though, they were even tougher.
Very pretty snakes, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're the black and yellow variety. So enough of Rimshee and I reminiscing about our younger years.
About that bullshit place. And the fact that... Okay, last thing. My senior year, you were already gone at the time, but one of the students decided that as an art project, they would take string and hang the chairs that were in the... it was called the Student Center. It was basically a break room that functioned as the semi-cafeteria of the entire school. You gotta realize, this school was really fucking small.
It was like in an office building.
It was an old warehouse that they made a 2-story building. Anyway, he took the chairs out of this, out of the Student Center. No, it wasn't the student... Yes, it was the Student Center. The other one was the Enrichment Center. And he suspended them from T-bar ceiling in one of the hallways while everyone was in class. So when they came out of class, they were confronted by a bunch of chairs floating in the air, blocking their path. Didn't get in trouble or anything. No. was just told, all right, yeah, take pictures. This is performance art, whatever. But it's got to come down after a couple of hours.
When he pulled his knife out to fucking cut the chairs down, he went to jail. No, I'm just kidding. I always had knives and stuff. Like this is the same school where my cousin stabbed somebody in the bathroom.
I wish I could say I was surprised with that school.
Yeah, no.
It was a private school that was known for getting the bad kids. Usually the kids who got kicked out of other schools and had no other place that would accept them ended up going here. I was dumb enough to have that be the only place I applied to when it was college or high school time. I don't know about you, Scup. I don't know what your situation was there.
I was coming out of boarding school and my parents found it for me.
Gotcha.
They're like, oh, this looks good. I'm like, oh god, people. Oh god, people. It's a lovely thing that I just like started smoking a lot of weed because that just like calmed me down and I wasn't like, kill them all, you know. I don't do that anymore.
Boiling blood, virgin sacrifice.
Exactly. I think one of my favorite songs was Stripped, Raped, and Strangled by Cannibal Corpse. I'm just kidding. Or maybe,
I'm looking at a fire, so you're fine.
You're looking at a fire.
Huh?
You're looking at a fire.
Not that kind of fire. I lit a fire in the fireplace.
Oh, that's safe.
Yes. Fire. Burn. I think everybody went through a pyro stage at some point.
What do you mean stage?
No, I went through like the opposite. I was like, I want to put out fires because I was
trying to be generous to the people who are in denial.
Maybe I'm in denial. Maybe fire science and learning about the fire triangle and slope and aspect and all of that fun stuff helped me. It helped me keep my embers small and contained. Mwah.
I like to burn ballpoint pens.
I like to burn bodies. I'm just kidding. Fuck. The FBI is going to come get me now.
You're already on a list. Don't worry about it.
I've been on a list for years. Like, I'm not even... And even being a government contractor, I'm still on a list. Like, it's fine. I know I'm on a list.
That's one of the reasons you are on a list.
They're like, let's look at this guy. Let's make sure his stuff isn't going anti-ST or whatever.
I'm a vet. That means I'm on a list.
Especially in this state.
Yeah.
I walked in and I said, Shrink, I want to kill. I want to kill. I want to eat dead, burnt bodies. Pick veins from my teeth. Bonus points to anyone who gets the reference.
Alright, should we go on and talk about some dumb shit?
Got some people filing in. We got a Katzen lady, we got a Larry, we got a Mickey, we got a Vimpair.
Is Nikki the Husky in here with us? Did he find it? Oh, now he knows. Oh, God.
Wait, what?
A Nikki? Or you said Mickey, huh?
Yes.
I heard N instead of M.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, it's because I'm most deaf.
Most
Yeah,
deaf.
my mom's got that problem. She's pretty much deaf in her right ear.
Me too. Too much chainsaw work.
In her case, she had her eardrum rupture from an ear infection.
Yeah, I had my eardrum rupture back when I was in Nam.
You ain't that fucking old, fat boy.
Arr. I'll tell you the story about the time I sailed the 7 bowls of soup.
One of them was chowder. Very.
Chowder is the most treacherous of the soups. You might walk upon the clam, or it could be the kraken. Going from Potatoberg to Potatoberg, it's very treacherous.
What do you mean now a pirate? Come on, Skull. He's been a pirate.
Oh, I'm the best type of pirate. I'm a butt pirate. Yarr.
That's what I was gonna say, but I wanted someone to talk in between.
There may not be any peg legs, but there's plenty of peg in me, lad.
Yarr. He speak the truth.
This is what the show is like without Jables.
Yeah, Jables would be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, Mickey, he's not here. He decided to go get pegged in a bar at some point.
Was a pirate bar.
Delete this. Too late, cats. It's committed to public record.
They
Delete what?
See these and see who they can peg with the biggest leg. Yar.
No, Larry, you're not supposed to use Q-tips to clean your ears, period.
No, you should never put anything bigger than your elbow in your ear. That's what my doctor says. Oh, man.
Is that another one of those Mormon loopholes?
Oh, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. Please, God, no.
Soaking.
I'll go on for hours.
Soaking, and what was the other one?
Oh, we're going to put you up onto marble oxen, eh? And once you get up onto marble oxen, we're going to get your anus so clean for Jesus, yeah. And then after that, you can put on your magic undies, and then you can go frolic amongst the rest of the clan, okay?
This sounds like a Canadian Mormon cult.
That's
Mormons
what it
are a cult. What the fuck are you talking about?
is.
Well, I'm talking more cultish than Mormons. Mormons as people are pretty chill, but yeah, the religion is a bit weird.
Up here, eh?
Yeah, so Jehovah's Witnesses, I've got you.
Oh my god. I remember, like, I have a thing in my head when Jehovah's Witnesses come by, it goes off. Like, I know that they're coming. And so, like, I felt it happen. And I knew they were coming. And the doorbell rang. And I ran out in my tidy whities and was like, hi! And they ran off the lawn screaming, and I was like, good. Get off my lawn and never come back. And I slammed the door. And my roommates were laughing so hard, one of them peed. You remember that really heavy set chick that used to live with me?
Wasn't she
Rimshee?
your girlfriend for a little bit?
Oh, fuck you. I will kill you. I will kill you until you die from it.
I have standards, sir.
So it's not the one I'm thinking about then.
No, dude, the fat chick that like was married to the dude that I lived with the daughter.
Oh,
that
her!
Like, I'm sorry, this woman, like, I don't normally call people fat, but this woman was just a piece of work. Like, cause I'm a big boy myself, so I don't have a whole lot of room to talk. But this woman was just a piece of work, man. She was something else, and dealing with her in my life put me through a lot of strain that I really didn't need to go through. But my lord, did they mistreat their child. And it I didn't want to break up the sanctity of a family, but there were many a night. Like one time I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to them yelling at her because she was putting popcorn kernels in the carpet in the fucking hallway. And like, if you put popcorn kernels in the carpet, like, you know, the best way to get popcorn kernels out of a carpet, it's called the vacuum, right? It's not very hard. It's not very hard at all. She was planting seeds in her farm in her imagination, but they yelled and screamed at her and put her in like kitty jail. And I was like, really, guys? Like, she's just having fun because you're asleep and you never play with her. So like, what's the deal here? Like, she used to hang out with Uncle Scupper all the time. I know that sounds bad, but like, when you say Uncle Scupper, I don't even like the sound of that. But like, the bottom line is I never did anything lewd or mischievous with her. I just, you know, hung out with her and would play like patty cake and like Monopoly, and you know, even
It's
though
sad that you introduced her to Monopoly, you fucking monster.
Chutes and Ladders too. That was another one we played.
Like,
But
I was just earlier when I was at my grandmother's house, like, for some reason, like, it popped into my head. It's like, I haven't played Parcheesi in a very long time. And I'm like,
oh, no.
when the fuck is the last time I ever thought about Parcheesi?
What about Canasta? Do you play Canasta?
Oh, hell no.
I do. I go to the old lady room and I play Canasta with them, and they're like, "Oh, he's such a sweet boy. He knows all the rules."
No, I only play the card games that stupid people play.
No, I love everybody equally, except for this one lady, and I won't name her here because I have more. Even though I hate her with every fiber of my being, I still have respect for her because she was trying her best.
Her best just wasn't good enough.
Well, you saw the house, dude. You know.
Oh yeah, there was your section, and a mess everywhere else.
Yeah. I was like, you better keep that mess out of my part of the house, because I ain't doing this. And I'd have to get on them to do the dishes, and I'd be like, people are a bunch of slobs. How can you raise your daughter in this type of environment? Blah, blah, blah. And they were like, you're evil. You're from the pit of hell. I'm like, no, I'm just a realist, and you're nasty.
It's like, one of our lifestyles attracts the pests.
Yeah. Well, and then there's the other time I had to get rabies shots because I saved their dogs from a bunch of raccoons. That's another thing.
Oh my
I forgot
God.
about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Like,
That's
Children,
ridiculous.
I'm the tale of how I was mauled by rabid raccoons.
no, I wasn't mauled. I got bit once, but I walked up to this pile of dogs and you know, like the old cartoons where there's like the Irish woman and her husband who she's pulling out of the bar and they fight, and it's like a big like circle of dust.
Yeah, with like random paws and like shit appearing out of it periodically.
I'm out of the side of the dust. Yeah, it was like that. And I just reached in and I just grabbed what I could find. And if it was a raccoon, I threw it over the fence. And if it was a dog, I threw it at them. And I saved their dogs, but they were still mad at me. And then
Because
I had to go get rabies shots.
They
And
wanted
were like,
the dog dead.
No, they
No
didn't want the
respect.
dogs dead.
No
They
respect
loved
at
dogs.
all.
They loved the dogs. They were just like, oh, well, you shouldn't have gotten involved. And they took the dogs to get their rabies shots first, and then they brought me to the hospital because I was too drunk to drive. I'm like, well, that really proves something to me. You guys are a bunch of asshats. I'll tell you what, the husband, though, I feel the worst for him because he was just like enamored with this woman, and she was just such muff cabbage. She was terrible. I don't know. Rimshee can attest
cabbage?
to I'm not making muff garbage.
I have never heard muff cabbage before.
She was
Really?
Really?
It's a thing. Look it up.
Or don't. It's entirely up to you.
MUFF space.
Oh no!
Google foo! Away!
Oh man. Don't read it out loud, Rimshee. This is a family place.
Vulgar term for a woman's beep 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 beep.
So vulgar. Ooh, a plane.
So has our audience dwindled because of me being here? Because if it has, then I could just leave.
It's at 10, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's about average.
Yeah.
You have to keep in mind, Scott, people don't come here looking for standards.
If they do, they're in the wrong place.
Yeah, if they do, they're in the room. Yeah. Jinx, double jinx, you owe me a Coke.
It's like these sad bastards know what they signed up for.
They're not sad, and they're not bastards. Probably most of them have fathers.
That were married to their mothers? At
Possibly.
birth?
Possibly. Allegedly. No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. To be fair.
To be fair.
Yeah,
So,
it looks
yes.
like a bad Subway, Larry. And Subway's already bad to start with.
Yeah, that's true. You know
I
what's
don't
worse?
understand, man. What?
You know what's worse than Subway, right?
What?
Arby's.
I admit I eat at Arby's more than I do Subway.
Yeah, you know what? The truth of the matter is, those little potato fritters that they have are fucking delicious. So I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, if there's one thing that I go to Arby's for, it's those little potato fritter boys. They're good.
Yeah,
It also does depend on the location.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right. But in the South, I would much rather go to an Arby's than like a hot, humid sandwich shop where all of their meat is uncovered and there's like flies buzzing around, and they're like, dude has like 2 teeth, and he's like, "So what you doing in here, boy?"
Are you talking about Subway or a strip club?
Both.
I mean, is there really a distinction?
Yeah, the strip club's more sanitary.
Probably. They probably got an A on their health report.
Does anybody remember fucking Blimpy? They're pretty much gone at this point. But
Blimpy is still around in the south.
yeah, they all disappeared up here. And there was Quiznos for a while.
Quiznos
Quiznos
is awesome.
terrible.
Quiznos is awesome.
No, you know what's better than Quiznos is Firehouse.
I love Firehouse.
And
Firehouse and Jersey Mike's are kind of my sub sandwich shops.
Yeah,
now.
Jersey Mike's is alright, but you have to know what to order there. Like, if you order off the menu, like, you're gonna be disappointed, but if you order something like you made yourself with the right cheeses and stuff, it's real good.
They have a good cheesesteak, though.
I've never tried their cheesesteak. I'll try it sometime.
Especially the Chipotle one that they slaver with Chipotle mayo.
Oh, I don't do Chipotle.
They've also got the Big Kahuna one that's got, in addition to the onions and peppers, it's got mushrooms and jalapenos.
This show just has a penchant for going to food.
It does! It really does!
You'll have Beach Hut out there where you're at?
Have what?
Beach Hut?
No. Nah, I don't know.
Beach
about
Hut
that
is
one.
pretty tasty. They have some good Hawaiian Sammies.
Tell you what, though, fucking, I would much rather go to Firehouse or Jersey Mike's than fucking Penn Station. Jesus Christ, man.
Sorry.
Everybody's like, oh, let's go to Penn Station. Why the fuck do you want to go to Penn Station? It's overpriced as shit. The sandwiches are somehow smaller than Subway sandwiches.
Now you make me want sandwiches.
I had bison burgers.
My dog's boofing in his sleep. I can hear him in the other room. He's like, boof, 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 boof.
Oh, you know what? At the Costco I go to, they've got Wagyu beef for sale.
You know what?
Like actual steaks of Wagyu beef. And
Yeah.
it's like $200 for 2 steaks.
Christ.
Yeah, dude, when I was in Guam, I got real Japanese Wagyu. And oh my goodness, was it good. Where do I
Oh, I'm
post
sure
it?
it's good, but fucking $200 per steak.
There was like, this one piece of meat was like $160, I think. Hold on.
That's about in line, but it's like, what the fuck? For frozen Costco Wagyu beef.
Oh, it's frozen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty homoerotic.
As the gays say, that's straight.
How homoerotic are we talking here? Are we talking Adam West Batman, or are we talking fucking Top Gun?
Top Gun.
That's pretty fucking homoerotic.
Goose! Oh, man.
Well, what do
Where's
you
your-
expect? That's the Navy.
It
Oh.
is.
All right.
Navy.
You can join your fellow man in the Navy. You can attach yourself to his can in the Navy. Oh, wait. Whoops.
I think we skipped a part there.
No one asks questions when you leave.
In the Navy. In the Navy. All right.
His dick is your reprieve.
Indubitably. Where should I post this picture?
Wherever, you can put it in general. If you want
No.
everyone to see it.
They can see it. I don't care. It was an expensive piece of beef. I have to find it first, though. I'm gonna have to scroll down through all the pictures on my phone until I get to Guam.
Just like, sorry guys, looking through pictures of beef.
Pretty much. Actually, it's crazy. You could get like a sashimi at a gas station, and it would be like top notch. But if
What
you
makes
wanted
you-
beef, or Like,
Larry, what makes you think Wagyu costs 2,000?
there is Wagyu beef right there. In general. I put it there. You can look at it. And that's thawed too.
Japanese has black beef. It's A5, but
Oh my god, the fucking marbling on that.
yeah, that marbling is beautiful.
I hope y'all weren't expecting anything tonight.
I could buy that, or I could buy this. And I think I got a picture of it. Hold on. Oh, that's my cat searching for nipples. Hold on, where is it? Alright.
That statement needs context.
For some
What
stew
the
meat.
fuck?
For some stew meat.
Oh look, there's a Nick in the chat.
Which show? Yours? That makes sense.
That was for a little bit of stew meat. And then for like a flank steak, it was like $47 when I was over there. And I'm like, are you kidding me for a flank steak? Like, does
For
it come with
those
a
of you,
Because I just got fucked.
for those of you who don't know what he's talking about, go to the Discord. I just posted a link.
Rimshee, as if we could get fucking El Presidente on this fucking show.
Yeah. I didn't think we could. No one's gonna throw us a bone. No one should throw us a bone.
I don't throw myself bones.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, sometimes people do things if you ask them. That's absolutely right, Nick. If only Jables would ask people.
Yeah, Jables. He should totally get on that shit.
I have no idea if he does. But he should.
Can will. Should we go into some other stuff?
I mean, Nick, we have an entire channel in the Lesser Saints Discord called Blame Jables. No, we could start race wards. You know, like, Nick brings up an excellent point. There is a distinct lack of segregation in hospitals these days.
What the fuck?
Hey guys, don't hate, segregate.
Separate but equal. Except that it's not.
That's the quiet part that we don't say out loud.
Yep. God, that is... Anyway.
It's like, yep, don't know how to follow that up, so not gonna bother.
Yeah, let's move on to something that doesn't make me want to vomit.
I mean, alright. Well, Japan has an increasingly elderly population, Nick. No shortage of grandmas that you can get from there. And even if they complain about being stuffed into the cannon, if you don't speak Japanese, it's not like you can understand them anyway.
Transatlantic Grandma Cannon. So what, are you aiming for Russia or China with that?
Targeting orbital friendship beam. Rainbow beam activated.
Nah, I say we blow up Nepal.
That's a little rude. What did Nepal ever do to you?
What the fuck has Nepal done for me? Not a fucking thing, that's what. They're like, oh,
So
we
it
got
did
the
a
world's
thing, but it
tallest
wasn't-
mountain. Who gives a shit?
So it did a thing, but it didn't involve any sexual gratification.
It's like, yeah, we got a big mountain that a bunch of dumb, rich tourists come to die on every year.
That's true. That's very true.
Well, what all that means is that some cannibals get to eat the rich for real.
Yeah, never question what the Sherpa's mystery meat is. I guess they've
Yeah,
got a really
probably.
big problem on Mount Everest now of like fucking people that come to climb it just leaving their trash behind.
I'll bet.
Not surprised.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What are we at Owen about?
It's coming.
I have no idea.
What's coming? Because
I
it's
thought
not
I
a
felt the
Jables.
sneeze coming. I thought I felt the sneeze coming on. Sorry.
Oh. Have you ever had that thing where a sneeze just aborts itself?
That's what just happened, and like it was really disturbing because I was so ready for the pleasure of sneezing, and then it ruined it.
Like,
Ruined
you know, like
it all.
not just not just like the like, oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. It's like you're literally right on the precipice. You know, like you inhale, your eyes close, and then nothing. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
gone.
my eyes were watering and everything. Like it was ready to come out.
It's like all of a sudden it just disappears. It's like, what? I
That's
don't
what
know
I
how to
get.
feel now.
It's what I get for drinking peppermint mocha coffee out of my Fox mug. The gods were like, "You're too gay. You don't get to sneeze." Like, but it's so pleasurable.
I will admit, my last day working at the gas station, we had gotten the International Delight, like, individual creamers for peppermint mocha in. And I added, like, 4 of those sons of bitches to a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh fuck.
It tasted like drinking Andes mints.
Yeah.
Blue ball sneeze is the worst. Fucking Larry.
Are we gonna let Skull in here? Or are we just gonna let him like stew in
Rot.
his own?
He's a skull. The rotting process is long over at this point.
No, it's not, because skulls rot too. It's just a different kind of rot.
Oh, I am an old Scully, and that's just what I am. And all my rotting I've always done again. And now that my flesh is gone, I really don't care. I'm just a skull, and I have no fucking hair. It's my Scully song.
Skull, can you confirm or deny whether or not you have hair?
On your head. Keep in mind, we're talking on your head.
Yes.
The one on top of your shoulders.
This one.
Yeah. Nose and ear hair does not count here.
Let me reconsult with my lawyers before I answer that question.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Bar's not here.
Oh man.
But
Don't
they're
let us
referring to me
contact my
as, yes, I
fake
do have
lawyer,
hair.
Bar.
Oh, I think my cat pooped in my shoe.
Isn't that always great?
Yeah.
What's your
gonna
cat's
poop.
name, Marcel?
No, his name's Charlie.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you ever saw it, sir, but Penn Station is... My Penn Station here is pretty decent.
Skull, you can defend that shit all you want. It's not going to change my perspective.
Yeah, you know what the best submarine sandwich is?
Well,
I can't say it here. I really can't. I want to, but I can't.
well, you're just as useless as you appear.
Thank you.
I don't think you're useless.
Shut up, Skull.
Stop
That's
kissing
okay.
up.
I don't think you're useless either. He's just kissing up to me because he's a nice person, and it's not really kissing up. If you guys were nicer to him, maybe he'd be nicer to you.
But then I'd have to be nice to someone.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, what a travesty.
Hey, we all have our fucking complexes, Scupper. Mine is just that I routinely need punching bags. Also, Addie's not here.
That's what I was
why I
about
love
to
the abuse. The abuse is the only way I get attention.
Also, is it just me or is like everybody's audio fucked on this episode?
Probably.
My audio fucked.
Like
You're
Skull's
pretty quiet.
really quiet. Rimshee keeps fading in and out.
Why
Scuppers
am I really
loud.
quiet? My microphone's like right next to my mouth.
You're better now.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
It's not like I constantly do everything.
Are you trying to be
Okay.
funny?
No.
Good, because it wasn't working.
Good. At least I have better mic issues than you do.
What's your mic issue?
I'm
Is
always
it shoved
quiet
so
for some
far
reason.
up your ass that you don't need to have it in front of your face?
Also, I don't think you worded that sentence very well, Skull. It's like, the inferiorities with my audio are better than yours, Rimshee.
No, the thing is, I'd rather deal with my audio problems than you have to deal with your audio problems, because that would drive me nuts.
Okay.
That made sense. A little bit.
Words are hard.
Shut up, Jen! We know he's not here.
Speaking of which, I went to a restaurant called Jen. Let's bring it back to some food porn before we go into reading and stuff. It was a Korean barbecue and it was really tasty.
Scott, there's like just over a half hour left of the show. We're not getting into anything.
Oh, we're not gonna read anything?
I mean, what the fuck do we even have?
Well, if you check live show, I was thinking we could start off with that one.
Oh, okay. I'll read this because this is fucking. This.
Let me know when you're ready.
This headline makes too much sense. People might have things to say about me regarding that, but it does. It just makes too much sense.
You ready?
Yep. Coming to us from the Associated Press, dozens of camels barred from Saudi beauty contest over Botox. You guys, you really gotta play into the fucking stereotypes, don't you guys? Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Hello, Habib. Saudi authorities have conducted their biggest ever crackdown on camel beauty contests that receive Botox injections and other artificial touch-ups, The state-run Saudi press agency reported Wednesday with over 40 camels disqualified from the annual... This is an annual thing! Dudes! When we call you camel fuckers, you're not supposed to prove us correct.
You're supposed to show that it's just a stereotype.
Oh, my camel is so beautiful. Oh, I love her.
Miss Camel Toe.
Oh,
Those are just
no.
gorgeous. I paint them purple. But she has to wear her habib. Or not, no, what is it? A hijab. She has to wear her hijab.
No,
Ajib.
I like that better. It's like all camels are required to wear like a print of Habib. Just like hang it off the side of them. Saudi Arabia's popular King Abdulaziz's Camel Festival, which kicked off earlier this month, invites the breeders of the most beautiful camels to compete for some $66 million in prize money.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit! God damn! I should get into camel breeding.
I don't even think Miss America or Miss Universe.
Oh, the prize money for Miss America? No, it's nowhere near that.
It's in the hundreds of thousands. Not even millions. Not
We're
even
talking
single-digit millions.
You have to remember we're talking about a country that has gold bars and vending machines.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is in American dollars, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Oh no, we're getting
Yeah.
to that, Larry. Fucking Botox injections, facelifts, and other cosmetic alterations to make the camels more attractive are strictly prohibited. Who the fuck is judging this, by the way?
A couple of lonely guys, probably.
Jurors decide the winner based on the shape of the camel's head, necks, humps, dress, and postures. Say,
Did they put them in dresses?
this one has not done enough squats.
Like, okay, let's put this into a little bit of perspective. If this was a dog show, we'd be just as weirded out by it. Because people try and win
Gary,
that
you
shit,
Speak for yourself. No.
but there's a bit of a difference. I'm not talking for the furry community, Scup.
Judges at the month-long festival. 30 fucking days. In the desert northeast of the Saudi capital, Riyadh, are escalating their clampdown on artificially enhanced camels. The official news agency reported using specialized and advanced technology to detect tampering.
Interesting.
Specialized and
They just-
advanced technology.
Collagen, or not collagen, but if silicone leaks out, they're like, aha, you have a faulty camel.
That camel is faker than my wife's tits.
Oh,
There's my nipples at you.
This year, authorities discovered dozens of breeders had stretched out the lips and noses of camels, used hormones to boost the beast's muscles, injected camels' heads and lips with Botox to make them bigger, inflated body parts with rubber bands, and used fillers to relax their faces. What in the fuck, man?
excuse me, sir. Have you been using camel tranquilizers?
I wish I-
I better not do an accent because the only thing coming to mind is Indian, and I know that's not correct.
Oh, you have to talk like this. You have to use a lot of hard R's and be even more crazy than normal.
The funny thing is, I
Lots
do
of
a
phlegm,
really
too.
well
Lots of phlegm.
done Indian accent.
Ha! My name is Ahmed.
The Camel Beauty Contest is at the heart of the massive carnival, which also features camel races, sales, and other festivities, typically showcasing thousands of dromedaries. So, like, there's an entire, like, event around camels. Okay.
Question: what do they eat at these events?
Camel. They eat camel toes. It's the customary the treat.
Oh God, Rimshee, you're gonna make me throw up. Just stop.
The extravaganza seeks to preserve the camel's role in the kingdom's Bedouin tradition and heritage, even as the oil-rich country plows ahead with modernizing mega projects. Camel breeding is a multi-million-dollar industry, and similar events take place across the region. So yeah, Saudi Arabia is cracking down on faux camels.
Oh, Nick. Do you think whatever the Arab equivalent to Mexico is has camel shows? I am not going to answer that. Just know I appreciate it.
You know, are you familiar with the band Guttermouth?
No.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
They have a song called Lucky the Luckiest Donkey.
God damn it, Nick! I had 7 daughters! 7! Had to make the youngest worthwhile. So, camel show! She hasn't complained, mostly because she lives in shipping container and isn't allowed to speak.
Yes.
When is the last time you tried to breed your favorite camel with your sister because reading isn't allowed?
I mean, Emerson, Lake, and Palmer has already given us the wonders of 7 virgins and a mule, so I imagine it's 52 virgins and a camel in this
And I think
instance.
the song goes something like Abdullah had a camel down in Akhwal.
Like, I know how to do an Arab accent. I just am not good at accents. I'm sorry, Larry.
He bred it with his daughters, who were too bad to show. Never mind. I'm gonna stop, dude. I'm walking on dangerous territory here that even I feel uncomfortable doing.
Those daughters are good for nothing because the camels have to go.
There we go.
Fucking Nick trying to get his camel.
Well, should I leave? Am I too bad? Do I have to be canceled?
No.
No.
You were never
No.
given a contract to begin with.
Oh.
We don't do contracts on this show. Mostly because we're lazy.
Yeah. Also for legal reasons. Don't have to give anybody royalties if there was no agreements for their appearance.
Don't get paid. I don't need to pay you.
That's not entirely true, Nick. You don't have to be famous, you just have to be noteworthy in the moment. Like that one chick who said something dumb before hopping on a plane, and by the time she got off the plane, it blew up, she was fired, she was dealing with all that different shit. A nobody. But the
To be
tweet
fair,
blew
Nick,
up.
To be fair, Nick, it's hard for me to take notes during your shows if I'm not watching them.
Yeesh.
Wah, wah. I'm not even looking at the commentary. I can't see it.
That's a
It's too
you problem.
complicated. I know it's too complicated for me to have two windows open at the same time, so I'm not
Says the
capable
guy
of-
who was bragging about fucking multitasking Spanish and Counter-Strike earlier.
I know. Dude, you know, like, I just have a laptop and the screen is small. Like, if I had a big computer with multiple screens, I might do that kind of stuff, but I don't.
Well, now that you don't have to travel for work, you can build a desktop. I wouldn't
Which I
suggest it
will.
right now, though.
No, not right now. I have to move all my shit out of my apartment.
Well, you see,
that-
Jen, that would be the case if Crab was here, but Crab isn't here, so we're all safe. No clips for you.
Also, it's Crab.
Have you guys ever
What
met
kind of
Crab in
noise was
person?
that? No, and I don't want to either.
He's actually really not a bad guy.
Who?
Crab. If you've ever met him in person, like, you can talk shit about him, but until you do, I'd hold off, because he's really a different guy in person than he is on the internets.
Well, the whole shtick has to do with his internet personality, so of course we're gonna talk shit about him.
I'm not saying,
Besides,
you know,
then his
talk shit
internet personality is that he's a fucking tool.
same could be said about me.
You don't talk about how roller coasters are pointless and should not be made.
All right, you got me there.
It's like, why go to an amusement park when you could go to an art gallery? Because I want to go to the fucking amusement park, Crab.
No, he
Maybe
he said a museum, not even an art gallery, a museum.
I was making him
Museum's
sound more
pretty interesting.
pretentious than he already is.
I think based on his statements, he would find an art gallery useless because it's all art that's been recently made. You can't learn anything from it.
We will never let him live that down.
Nope.
Nor should we.
I wish I could go to a museum. Actually, that's not entirely true. I know I can go to a museum. I just haven't had a chance. The fuck was that?
What?
Oh, okay. No, it's the wife talking. But it was while I was talking, so it did not sound like what I was
The words that
expecting
coming
it
out
to
of your
be.
mouth did not match what you were listening to.
You thought Satan was coming out of your computer?
Oh God! I was just reminded of something. Fuck! God damn it! So, yesterday, as I'm going through my route, like, we've got these bags that like Amazon has. They're like these colored bags, and they have numbers on them, and like they have a bunch of packages that are in the bags.
Like a purse.
Yes, sort of. If the purse is the size of your average cooler and weighs about 50 pounds fully loaded. But anyway, like, every time you open a new bag, at least what I do is, like, I dump it out onto the shelf in the van. So I can just, like, quickly look through the packages and, you know, like, grab what I have to put on the doorstep next.
Yeah, figure out the addresses and whatnot.
Now, I don't even look at the addresses unless I, like, absolutely have to. because each package has a little yellow sticker on it that has a number, and the number corresponds with a number in your itinerary.
Oh, cool.
So it's just like, okay, at this stop I need 0295, and it's a plastic bag. Pick up a plastic bag, look at the sticker. Yep, that's 0295. That's the one that's for this stop. But towards the end of my route, like I dumped out like my second to last bag, and there was like some sort of toy in one of the packages. And as I was driving along, it started talking.
Oh, Lord.
Oh God.
Satan spawn! Satan spawn!
I realized what it was is that like it was like face down in the package, and I'm driving on country roads and like gravel driveways. They're like bumpy as shit. Like to beat you to death in some areas. But like
They're
every
not
time
even.
it bumps, every time it bumps, it sets off this toy in the package. And it keeps pressing the same button over and over again. So you're like, by the time I finally get it out of my van, just like on loop in my head, it's like, you know, B says the goat. B says the goat. Every letter makes a sound. B says the goat. And I'm like, God damn it.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna put that in my daily journal.
No. Jen,
It's
sir
sorta
is
like-
a postal worker, so when he finally snaps, it's completely expected.
I'm not a postal worker.
It just reminds me of that one meme video I saw where it's someone driving a cadaver and they're listening to that Beetlejuice song. I can't remember.
This isn't a necrophilia joke, is it, Skull?
My
No.
friend used to drive cadavers around, and he fucking brought a couple of stinkies by my house one time because he needed to pick something up. And he was like, want to see what's in the back of my van? And I'm like, no, I don't, dude. Go to the fucking morgue, you fuck. Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't believe this guy. Not you, Skull, my friend.
Let's make going high school sophomore a thing. God damn it, Nick.
It's just school supplies, Nick. Don't worry about it.
But yeah,
What applies?
but no. I am not a postal worker. I deliver packages for Amazon. That is what I do now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he
Okay.
just changed. He just changed his
Yes,
profession.
Like, it's been great so far. Like, you know, I nearly crushed my leg with one of the carts. I've gotten the van stuck 3 times. Same van, by the way. Got the same van stuck 3 different times. That thing
Nice.
is fucking cursed, and I hope I never have to drive in it again.
So Monday.
Got attacked by a dog. So I have that in common with mailmen, at least.
What did I tell you about having a milk bone?
Always
Well,
have a
this was the first time that I had been attacked by a dog. I usually don't encounter dogs when I'm on my route.
Having a milk bone is always a good idea. Or you could just carry around a raw steak in your pocket.
What are you talking about, Larry? That movie came out, and it was terrible.
Oh, I love the Postal movie.
Why am I not surprised?
Like, there's literally a scene in that movie where Uwe Boll is like the proprietor of a fucking amusement park, and he funds it with gold Jew teeth. I'm not shitting you.
That's me. I mean, wait, no, it's not. It's not me. It's not, it's not me. I take that back.
Disavow.
Disavow!
Hey, Canuck.
Hey, there's a Canuck here.
Oh, it's our favorite Canadian, eh?
So you're saying that school shootings are the modern No Child Left Behind, Nick?
So that's what he meant.
Oh yeah, Postal 2, it's not necessarily a good game, but you can have plenty of fun setting marching bands on fire and using cats as silencers.
Postal 4 ain't too bad either.
Meow.
You're not wrong, Nick. You're not wrong.
Once you start modding Postal 2, that's where the real fun begins.
Fun can begin when you start modding any game, Skull.
Okay,
That's
name one
somewhat
game
true.
that's not fun if you mod it.
Whoa, somebody stole a 91-ton fucking recycling plant?
What?
Yeah, this is months ago.
Oh, you said they stole it?
Yeah, it turned up missing.
I'm not fucking surprised. People will fucking steal anything if they have the inclination and you give them enough time.
Hell, I know
People start
someone
stealing
who
trash
took.
cans.
I know someone that drove away with the backup generator for a police station today.
There's actually been more than one instance of an entire bridge being stolen.
Not just part of it. The whole bridge?
Yes, the whole bridge.
Well, you're not gonna stop at half, are ya?
Well, it depends how big the bridge is.
No, it doesn't. Not if you're cutting it into pieces.
What do you care how big it is? It's all gonna cost. It's all gonna get you money at the recycling plant.
Yar, I stole a bridge once. I was hopped up on methamphetamine and sailing the 7 bowls of soup, and I found it there on the corner, and I ate it. It was mighty tasty, yar. I don't know what's wrong with me. I should just go to hell and die.
Yeah, just make
I
sure
disagree.
you keep our seats reserved.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make sure that you got a room right next to mine.
I don't want mine to be right next to yours.
Can
Yeah, I
mine be
snore
down
way
the
too
hall?
loud. Down the hall is fine. I hope that my room is right next to like Gilbert Gottfried, so I could go in there and he'll be like, and I can just punch him in the face whenever I want to. I hate that guy.
Just listen to him say clitoris.
Gilbert Godfrey's hell is that he's going to be stuck as the Aflac duck for the rest of eternity.
No. I imagine him as the parrot from Aladdin.
No, that's giving him too much credit.
The fuck was that?
Skull just
My
had a seizure.
attempt at a goal.
Skull just had a seizure. It's okay. Let him be.
It sounds like he's still having a seizure. Someone put a spoon in his mouth so he breaks his teeth.
I was
That's not what
thinking.
the spoon is for, Rimshee.
What?
No, the spoon goes on the other side.
I was taking a drink. I was taking a
Sideways.
drink, and I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Oh, yeah, people, just quick fact of the night. Don't stick foreign objects in people's mouths if they're having a seizure.
Yeah, no, unless it's wood.
Even then, only if they're choking.
You have to be trained as a medic to do that. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
You're better off just rolling them on their side and letting
Into the
whatever's.
And letting whatever's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a thing on my wall in the background. I know all of you can't see it, but I can, and it says medic.
Yeah, I need to renew my training. I haven't gone through good, proper schooling for that stuff since Combat Lifesaver in the Marines.
Yeah, you should renew that.
Yeah.
Learn how to use a hemostat properly.
A hemostat?
Yeah, you know how to use a hemostat properly.
I'm trying to remember, which is a sign that I need to retake the class.
Help you masturbate, because I know you have a micro penis.
Don't tell my secrets!
Hemo means blood, Rimshee. It involves blood.
I know it means blood. I'm trying to remember which it is. I feel like it's one of the it's one of the clamps.
Yes.
But I just forget how high up you have to grab to clamp off. Obviously above damage, but how high up above the damage?
Usually 8 to 17 centimeters, depending on how the vein or artery is retracting.
Oh God, crab's here.
Crab people, crab people.
Well, fortunately, the show's almost over.
Crab, just so you're aware, Scupper and I went to high school together.
I'm pretty sure he knows that.
I don't know if he does or not. He only just got here.
No, but he's known that, I think, for a while.
It's always safe to not assume things about Crab.
Again, roller coasters. What are you reallying about, Jen? The fact that him and I went to the same high school? Yeah, him and I went to the same high school. He lit desks on fire. I used a knife to jerry-rig the copier. He brought a chainsaw. You know, normal shit.
Well, shit, yeah.
Gave his principal an engraved bullet.
That's correct. That's what I did when I graduated. Although technically he was a headmaster, not a principal, but I think that's just a title.
He was a dean. Dean.
Whatever.
It's fucking semantics.
Yeah, the school was pretentious as fuck.
I am a dean. You know, and I remember when all the women got together there and they were like, we gotta get rid of him. And he was like, no, you really don't.
It's just like, yeah, nah. How about nah?
I'm leaving on my own terms, and that ain't it! He's only older than me by, what, a year, 2 years, something like that?
Something like that. I don't fucking remember, nor do I care.
Yeah, doesn't matter. You were like a year or two ahead of me at school, so...
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. It's... I spent time in the Marine Corps. I don't know what to tell you.
I spent time at boarding school and as a cop. I don't know what to tell you. Like, together they equal almost the same thing, but not quite as much.
Together, they equal absolutely nothing that matters.
Precisely that. Yes, thank you.
Alright, the show's almost done. We achieved 14 people.
Whew. That's 10 plus 4, and that's a big number.
I can't count that on my hands! I need to
I can't
pull
believe
out
we
my
got
toes.
nearly our usual weekly audience with this shit. Double
Yeah, it's all
digit.
my fault. It's all my
Like-
fault.
Either
Just
you
blame-
people are really dedicated or you just have nothing fucking better to do. I'm going with the last option.
Yeah, same.
Well, I think I ruined it for everybody. I think next week you're only gonna get 10 people because I suck.
No.
But the good news is I swallow too.
Hey,
I was
we have a
wondering
strict
what was coming.
We have a strict no soliciting policy here, Scup.
Oh, I'm happily married. I'm not going outside of my closed relationship. I'm just informing people of certain things. For science.
Yeah, science.
Science.
I'm
We haven't read
happily
a
married,
science
but
article in a while.
I'm happily married, but my girlfriend is still fantastic.
Internet girlfriend, Rimshee.
Your internet
Yeah,
waifu.
yeah, that's what I meant.
No, so some guy came into my apartment and poked a microphone in the floor, and there's a leak under my floor.
So, does that... so wait, the leak is under your floor and not affecting you for the most part, but you gotta
No,
move the fuck out?
It affects everybody in the apartment building because it's backflowing along the cold water line, and nobody can get any cold water out of their faucet, which is a tragedy.
What the fuck?
So they have to come into my apartment, turn the water off, jackhammer up the floor, fix the leak.
And of course it's at your apartment, not the apartment next door, so you can't just be like, oh well, I'll leave my stuff here.
Exactly. No, I have to move everything out. The good news is I get new flooring, which I've been wanting for a long time. The bad news is I have to move everything out.
Yeah. It's always a pain in the dick.
Yeah, I want to smash some shit, but I'm not right now because I'm not that kind of person. I'll just shoot holes into the floor and make it worse.
Or be like Jeff and just lodge arrows in your garage. Oh wait, you don't have a garage.
No, not yet. I will though one day.
I don't have a
But
garage
I
either,
do.
which I thought would be a bigger deal, but I like this place too much. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna put together like a 12 by 12 shed or something like that at some point to store
Do you
my
have a drill
motorcycles
press
in,
yet?
but huh?
Do you have a drill press yet?
No, I don't have a drill press yet.
Hmm.
But I also have to
have a garage. You can call home and ask my wife.
I also need to organize my shop. Cause I don't have a garage, but I have a space that I can actually call my shop.
Yawn.
Alright.
I'm glad you're bored.
Alright. Well, we have been your Lesser Saints of Discord. Nick is starting soon if he's not already started. I have him
Insane.
able to be rated. So we're gonna raid him here in a minute. Next week, maybe Jables will be back. Maybe he will actually have what he needs to not have a fucked up computer again. Please join. Stay tuned for the Laughing Scoundrel podcast. Come back next time for more Lesser Saints of Discord. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Get the fuck out of here. you.